Hello, my warriors. Welcome to another video. Today is Let's Talk About It. So, our topic today is child support. When is too old for a child to receive child support? Number one. And why does some women not want to put their significant other, ex, whatever you want to call them, on child support? Okay, you will hear the Steve Harvey Family Feud in the background. I'm going to try to turn it down just a little more. Okay? Okay. So, when do I think it's too old for you to receive child support? Honestly, I don't think it's never too old. Okay? I'm going to use me for example. My son is 30, I think 2000. He'll be 30, no, 31, 32, one of those. I had to think. He was born in 1991. Okay? So, do I still get child support? Yes. Will I stop getting child support? No. Okay? But some of us women, I'm not going to say more, because that's the other question, they won't put their baby daddy on child support. Okay? Because they think if I put him on child support, he ain't going to never talk to me again. If I put him on child support, he's not going to take care of his kids. If I put him on child support, he going to call me everything but the child of God. Now, when I say take care of his kids, meaning that he's not going to come around them, he ain't going to want to have nothing to do with them. Okay? But my thing is, put that joke on child support. Period, point blank. You have women who are so afraid of that man, they will not put him on child support. First of all, if you and him is still kicking it, y'all live together, you put him on child support, where the money coming? Where the money going? It's coming into that household. Now, if you are sitting home not doing nothing and you are getting a check every month as well as your food stamps, Medicaid, then yes, it may be a possibility that if the child support is less than what they give you, they're going to keep it. If the child support is more than what they give you, then they're going to give you the more than. Okay, so they are honest and they do you right. Because they're looking at, if I'm paying you $300 and he's only paying $300, or I'm paying you $300, he's only paying $250, they're going to keep that $250 because they already gave you the $300. So, I'm mostly talking about these women who are working, who is out there working so hard to provide for their children. And they're so afraid to put that man on child support because they're scared. Don't be scared. Put that man on child support. Period, point blank. Now, for me, my 3 kids of the same father was never put on child support. Well, let me take that back. I'm going to take never back. He was not put on child support during my kids' years. Okay? I'm going to say maybe the last 2 years of my daughter being, before she turned, I'm going to say 17 years old. So around 17 is when I did put him on child support. That was the tail end, and I'm going to explain why. First of all, my kid's father, he paid. He slipped up. I'm going to say, I'm going to say 1 year. Okay? Not all consecutive. Meaning it might have been 2 months here, 3 months there, 4 months there. He might have didn't pay. But it was never consecutive to a year. So only 1 year out of my kid's life, he did not pay. But it wasn't consecutive. So he might have missed this payment, missed that payment. He paid all the way up until my daughter was 19. He paid all the way up until my son was still living with me, going to college. He paid all the way up until when my daughter, my oldest girl, was living with me. And she was working. So he still paid. Okay? Now, at one time he was claiming 2 of the kids, and I claimed 2. I claimed my oldest son, and I claimed my baby girl. So the oldest son, the baby girl. He always claimed the middle 2. But he would give me $1,500 per year, plus he would buy them school clothes. So I think that was fair. And 9 times out of 10, it mostly helped him to the point where he didn't have to pay taxes. It like stopped the taxes and gave him maybe $3,000. I don't think he ever got more than $3,000, and he still gave me half and bought the kids stuff. So he was okay in that perspective. Okay, but when the state came to me, as far as, let's put it this way, when Barack Obama was in office, now I'm not saying he said this, but for some reason they was like, oh, I think they were mad at him. So they said, oh, if you are getting Florida Kids Care, which is a insurance that goes according to your income, then he can't claim them. If he claim them, then you can't pay the $20 per month for that insurance. So I told him, I said, I'm sorry, but you can't claim them no more, because I need health insurance on my children, period, point blank. So yes, I had to do what I had to do. Plus I had to go ahead and put him on child support. But for some odd reason, by the grace of God, they never picked the case up. They never put him on child support. But it made it to the point where I was able to have my health insurance. When I needed help from the system, I had my health insurance. Most of the time, my health insurance came from my job. But I had my health insurance. So that was one of the reasons I really didn't. And this man used to come to my job. Come to my job. I get a phone call every Friday. Mz.TreZena, this nice looking young man is here for you. I already knew. I'm saying to myself, nice, whatever. I got my money, period. He took care of his kids, so I give him some credit. He might have didn't do other things right as far as me, being truthful to me, but he did take care of his kids. So my thing is, I was in a different situation. So my oldest son, father, I put him on child support. That joker barely paid. He is paying the price now, because back then he really didn't work, or if he did, it was his own little side, whatever. So he didn't have to pay taxes or get stimulus checks and all that. But what ended up happening is he had to start paying, or he go to jail like the other people. So he paid. So that's why I didn't really push my other kid's father to put him on child support in the beginning, because he was paying. He was running money in my hand every week and getting things the kids need if I asked. Sometimes I didn't even have to ask, and he still got what the kids need. So I'm talking about you all who are letting these men run over you. You have children and you struggling to pay that rent. Right now here in the state of Florida, rent is like $1,500. I mean, a 1-bedroom, you're going to pay $1,400. So imagine you have multiple kids and you need to have a 3-bedroom. You're going to pay the price, period, point blank. So why let him slide, slip, and do whatever he want to do, and you struggling? No. Eventually, they're going to put it to the point where if you do not put him on child support, you are going to suffer. Now the question is, when should I stop accepting child support? The answer is never. You hear me? Never. Never, 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 never. Never. Okay? I'm trying not to spit. Because that's what's about to happen. What I'm trying to say. Never, ever take them off child support. Now, let's say, for example, he owe you $1,117 in child support because he finally decided he wanted to pay after the child got grown and they was getting his money. And he decided to, or should not say he decided, just say that they ambushed him and sent you $1,026. So, being that he owed you $1,117 and you take the $1,026 away, now he only owe you $91, and he's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna take you to court." Child, let that mess ride. Let it go. Because if you're gonna not go to work that day and you're gonna be paid less, meaning that once you get that $91, that's less than what you would have made at work. Let it ride. Let it go. But these are for these men out here that you can put on child support and get paid so that you can take care of them children because they are probably 2 and 3, 4 years old. Could be a little older. They can be 12. Still put that man on child support. Period, point blank. Get your money. Because you didn't have them babies by yourself. You had help. Okay? So put them men on child support. I just decided to come to y'all with that today because I overheard someone talking, and they was talking about how their baby daddy don't want to be put on child support, and he ain't gonna talk to her if she put him on child support. All this foolishness. And I have heard stories like this many, many years ago. And I see how people have been sucker punched. So, the moral of this story, put that man on child support. Like that song, put that woman first. Put that man on child support. So, if you enjoyed this little talk with Mz.TreZena, let's talk about it. Give it a big thumbs up. If you're not a warrior yet, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit that notification button to be notified of all videos, along with share this video. Let them know what your girl is doing. Thanks for watching. Later.